I'm Christopher.
I'm Andrew.
We'd like to introduce Politilounge. It's an open source project we're starting here at ElixirConf, geared towards people who are, like us, trying to learn Elixir. We are looking for learners and mentors. If you're new to this stuff, come find me. If you know what you're doing and you want to help, please definitely come find me. Our motivation, so when trying to learn a new language, it's always better to contextualize that learning. And we wanted an open source example of our work. So after we go through all this effort of learning a language, we want to be able to prove to an employer that we do know a little something about it. And we really like working together with other people. We find that community and collaboration rocks, so we figured some others might want to join in on this with us. About me, I have a Ruby on Rails background. I've been doing it for just about 8 years now. I used to run the Dallas Ruby Brigade. I took my turn at that and then passed the baton along when I moved to Portland. I taught a semester at a code school for people learning Rails. And I have a professional history, just everything from standard development to some of the more managerial side of things. But I couldn't have done it without the amazing mentors, without conferences just like this one, and without all the amazing community members that are so nice and helpful. They write blog posts, they'll answer questions, they'll hang out at lunch, and that and a ton of books, lots and lots of books. I love to pay Dave Thomas lots of money.
And I started programming in 2016. I started my education at Epicodus Code School in Portland, Oregon, with the Ruby on Rails track. Elixir quickly caught my attention, so I started working with the local startup. I stayed there for about 3 months, so I have about 3 months of professional Elixir experience, and this is my first code conference, so I'm super excited that it got to be Elixir conference.
All right, so project vision, of course, we want to learn Elixir. It's kind of the main point of it all. And we want to curate a list of our favorite resources. I'm super excited about the list that's available at the learning page on elixirlang.org. That is absolutely phenomenal. And so in all, we want to build some software for good. We want to help people learn Elixir. And we want to create some sort of like ongoing living project thing that we can all build on top of while we're learning these new things in Elixir. So a quick project plan, there's a Google Civic Information API. It's free and it's available. You can Google for it and learn all about it. The documentation out there is really good. We're going to build a Phoenix application that uses a library that we're going to build. The library will wrap the API, just like you've seen some other API library wrappers out there. And then the Phoenix app will take that and we're just going to start doing stuff with it. The first ideas are provide a web front end so people can go and query that API for their own information, and also have an API out there for anybody that's working on mobile apps. They can consume that API and present that information to mobile users. We're going to keep it MIT licensed, so it's like easy to do whatever we want with it. Imaginations, ideas, things you might want to add to it, please bring them all. The Civic Info API is really cool, and we want to kind of get it out to a lot of people. So current status, the project has been dreamt. We are very excited about it. We are here learning, trying to learn, soak in everything we can. Some of the talks are going over our heads, but we're learning the gist of it, and it's really cool. We're reading a bunch of books. If you haven't checked out codewars.com, I love that site. We're using that to do code katas and learn and improve. Andrew has so awesomely started the API wrapper library already. So we're building on that. Please come join us. And then once that's ready to go, it's time for the Phoenix application. Again, we are looking for learners and mentors. Please come find us. We have a GitHub organization set up. We have a channel available on Elixir Slack. And we also have a thread going on Whova. So hit us up. Let's learn together.
Thank you.